Poopy mic. Poopy mic. Okay, first round. A fortress open. This is an MKO follow-up. Better solution, but that's fine. What's less flat? That's the same. If you want a better solution for this play state, it would be to do this. And then you're able to do heart shapes. There we go. Heart shape stacking. That's part right here. Could have not wasted 2 here. Now you have nothing for a T-spin. Because you have you only want to waste T pieces if you have another T piece in queue, which you don't. Optimal stock for this solution. This one's still fine, by the way. So you put your O piece here, yeah. So what you can actually do are a lot of things. First one, the one I would do is DT cannon. Yes, you have to put the S piece like this. But then, yeah. But this one is arguably a bad stack because it's not flat. In DT cannon, you have to waste 2 T's immediately. So I don't think you want to go for this. If you want to go for the flatter stack, you want to be like really boring and like, well, really flat and stuff, then you want to do this. Your eyepiece can probably go here. And then you would put the J piece here. Yeah. You'll have a Z dependency here, which you want to fix with L and S in the next bag. But yeah. You should have not wasted T here. This T-spin is suboptimal, but you have a nice like T-spin into quad with a combo instead, which is fine. Go down all the way to the bottom. No perfect clear. Still no perfect clear. And then in this board state, yeah, upstacking is fine here. This is totally normal. And you go down. Okay, here's a quick tip. If you ever encounter an 8-1 well, for example this, you don't want to T-spin here. Why? Because when you do a T-spin, it clears a line and you're left with 3. And if you want to, and then you'll have to waste another eyepiece instead of putting the eyepiece here. And that just gives a triple. So what you want to do instead is, if you have an 8-1 stack, you want to always make a quad. And let's say you have 5 residue, then do a T-spin into quad. And if you have, let's say, 7 or 8 residue, well, you can do another T-spin. Or if you can, like, if you don't have much pieces on the side, you can do a donation like this, like a 9-0 donation, something like JS, maybe LS here on the side, and that will fix the height difference. But essentially, you want to get the 8-1 well to either 5 height or 5 height or 4 height, so you can make a quad and then convert it to 9-0, make more quads, and then you'll have a flat board state. And then you want to keep back to back while down stacking the rest of the garbage. That's what you do on 8-1 balls. Hello. Okay, moving on to the next round. No one is joining my touch room. This is so sad. One shot in the corner. That's not. Okay, TKI follow up. This box follow up is good. This is fine so far. This follow up is kind of mean. Okay, that's a miss drop, unfortunate. So if you were wondering, another follow up you could do here is what can I see? Well, I don't see anything much here. I was thinking of putting L and S, and then I was thinking of doing this. Although this board state is debatable. The reason I want to do this is because this makes room for the Z piece. You could put your I piece here, and then this one is an O dependency. Or if you have a J piece coming up, which I don't know if you do, then you could put the O piece here, and an S piece here, and then put the J piece there. Or if you have an L piece coming up, then you could put the S piece here, L piece here, I piece. This one, I piece here breaks LST though, so you don't want to do that as much as possible. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, because this stack is kind of weird. But I guess this is fixable still. Because yeah, now you have an O piece that can't go anywhere. Which is annoying. That's why I don't like this follow-up. Not to say you don't have a follow-up here though. In this board state, you have a follow-up which is I piece here, Z piece here, which looks weird at first, but you can see that the next O piece, S piece, obviously you'll do the T-spin first, then LP. Oh, that's not the, that's wrong side. There. But you need the L piece for this side, so this L piece goes here while you just wait for another L piece. That's, I think, the best you could do. If you have another I piece, then you could use that for a Z spin in the future. Maybe. I don't know. Although the quad idea was also really good because he had to go down anyway. This is a misdrop. Let's see your misdrop fix. Okay, whenever you see... Okay, quick tip on down stacking. Whenever you see something... Okay, so here's a thing here's a fundamental concept of down stacking. So let's say you have this thing here, alright? There's this cheese layer on top of the well. Now how, or let's say you have like a bunch of stuff here, I don't know. Like that. Okay, this looks like a C-spin, but just pretend that doesn't exist. So what you want to do here is a concept called reversing the whole. And essentially, what this means is you have to put a T piece here. I don't know why autocolor's not working. Can you work, please? Please? Okay, you want to put a T piece or an L piece. I mean a J piece. And that will reverse the whole. If you put a Z piece, it doesn't work. So same concept here. You want to put a T piece in this hole, or you want to like put the Z piece in a different way to reverse the hole. And then you'll go down. But I mean you have your T piece in hole. I assume you wanted to make a T spin, but you don't have a T spin here. So it's whatever. Yeah, opponent is doing stuff, I don't know. Oh, that's a misdrop. Don't stack like this. This is really bad. Avoid that as much as possible. There's like better placements most of the time. Ooh. That's not a quad. Maybe miscount. Okay, let's see what we do here. Nothing. Yes. Fine. Oh! Okay, you go for a T-spin instead. Miss combo here. I'm just gonna show the idea. If you put the... Ooh, what? That's bug. LS, SL, OT. Wait. Okay, so here... S, L, O, T, I. That's what we missed. Gives a lot more damage. than a T-spin, because that's how multiplier works. Tetrarily, you want to go for multipliers a lot, because those are really OP. Just part of the game, I guess. Okay, another T-spin here. Their opponent has a lot of attack. Oh, that is very high up. Okay, that's a wrong spin. How can D4 at that high? I would do it as well. But you had a down stack. Only if I didn't see a down stack. You had a down stack. And yeah, you just here. Okay, I'll just show you the down stack you missed. Any chat? Yeah, you missed drop there. Somewhere. I believe it was there. I saw one. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. Our mistake was... Wait, Okay, here. Okay, starting from here, when you realize that you were too high up on the board, you could have put... yeah, so you see this, okay, it's really complicated, hard to see, but this O piece makes a J hole on the top, so you don't have to wait for an I piece, because you have a J piece. And that is not, this is 2 lines deep, which means it's only a J dependency and not an I dependency. So we can use this J piece for this, only if we stack this part in a certain way. So I'll just like, put this on top. So if we put the Z piece, E piece like, or L piece, actually, like this. E piece, very scary. Yes, oops. E piece like this, and then S piece. Wait, hold on. I meant this. Yeah, you could put the J piece in. Then there's less downstocking needed. You have an L piece coming up next, so you could put the S piece here. J piece. And then you could put your Z piece here. L piece goes here. T piece. Don't make a T spin at this height. It's inefficient. Can't really make an overhang. Did this though, so it's fine. We saw the rest of the round play out. Attention into garbage holes. It's fine. Like, downstacking is arguably the hardest thing to master. And no one has mastered it yet. Like, bots are just way better at downstacking. Wait, you were fine here. Alright, so if you ever encounter a situation where... Okay, let's just screenshot this board. If you ever encounter a situation where your board has a T-spin, but you can't make a T, but you don't have a T piece, you can always skim with the L and J pieces. So you could put the J piece, L piece, and it's fine. So let's say you make a T-spin, then you can always put your L piece in. That's a recovery. Another thing you can do is, if you don't have L or J pieces, is a Z skim. So you could put a Z piece here, and if you have an L piece or a T piece or a J piece, if your board is like high enough, so like if I had another layer here, then I could put a J piece, right? And this one will fix your T spin if you don't have T pieces. So just a nice recovery to note there. You were fine here, you just missed the downstop. Next round. Still no one has joined my room. get a flat top, LSD. Just follow up. This is not a flat board straight. Better follow up was to put okay, better follow up here is actually okay. SJ. Okay, I'll just show it. S piece here, J piece here, O piece here, I piece, L piece, Z piece. This one's much flatter. I'm gonna put an I piece here, J piece here to follow up, L piece, I piece here to follow up. Could put another Z piece, L piece to follow up, J piece. A lot of follow ups for this, but yeah, those are for TK flat top. You don't want to do this because this one will just create more dependencies. This follow up is fine if you have your Z piece like coming up, so like over here, and then you could put the O piece here, but that's about it. So like yeah, this one is ideal in this situation. It's just that you have to put your I piece here. It's just worse, arguably worse. This is fine though. This is kind of like oh, I misread Q kind of recovery for me, so I'm kind of fine with it. You're going to go into ST stacking, which I can do pretty fast. I just don't do it because it's just bad. I do speed up on mid-game ST stacking, which is kind of funny, even though I never use them. At counter 4 with the L piece S piece, you made an S dependency here. What you could have done instead is not use your J piece differently. J piece, Z piece, O piece work, and then you can make an L and S shape for the I piece. Ideally, you want to follow up with this I piece or an L piece here, and then fill in the rest of the stack with whatever the heck. Going into 9-0 is a bad idea here. You could have easily gone into other stuff, but you could also just counter 4, waste 1 T piece because you have another T piece coming up. You can waste it anyway. So ideally, the better solution is to put your Z piece here, O piece here, and T piece here for the quad. And then you want to make a cut copy setup with their L piece, and then whatever the heck you have, you can fill it in the rest, and then just have a cut copy. It's a prophecy cut copy, which is really hard to see. Obviously, I can see it because I can B2B down stack, but I'm practicing it. Opponent is doing absolutely fine. They don't seem to be doing much. They're also not doing much. Making an okay, don't make I dependencies if you have quick survival or just down stack tip in general. If you have, I mean, it's also a stacking tip. If you have I dependencies, don't use your I piece. Don't create another I dependency. By putting the L piece here, you create another I dependency, which is really bad. You would want to waste your T piece here. I know I say don't waste T, but like, you're going to have another one in the future. Oh, it seems, yeah, you do, see? You waste your T piece there anyway. Or what? Yeah, and then you would just want to stack up after. See, here's the key here, because you can't have to solve height difference. So just solve height difference not late now instead of later. That, I know it's like that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if you can see it though. Okay, here prophecy T-spin pattern. It's so bad. I'm just saying like the most complicated stuff ever. O piece, J piece, S piece and Z piece go here, and then L piece. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Ideally, you want to actually put the... actually, no, you're forced to put the S piece here. But yeah, that's what I saw. I don't think you're seeing that. No one's in game. Okay, yeah, you won. With your opponent messing up your down stack. Okay, now here you just go for a freestyle T-spin setup. Interesting choice of opener. Any follow-ups here because you wasted 2. So you're left with a lot of pieces to work with. You go for 6-3. Pretty interesting. TSS. Okay, you got down, but you could have actually just put T vertical. You could just... Yeah, you could just do this skim, and then we put your S piece here. Or, even better... Is it better? Wait, if you put... this here... No, it's not better, never mind. I'm just looking at it. I have another drop down stuff. We survived though, which is okay. Nice. Some should works. Putting stuff there, okay. Drop the CP spin. Nice. Nice. Don't need to waste either, you could just waste J. Yes, I know, like, the S piece is scarier, but you want to waste the I piece in the well anyway, so it's kind of faster. Ooh, nice stack afterwards. You had fractal ideas and stuff going. My favorite opener bag. 4-piece TSS. PCO solve. Going into 6-3. Interesting. Count to 4. You have good ideas. More count to 4. T-spin ideas on the left side, but you convert to 6-3 instead. Totally fine, honestly. I'm kind of like a T-spin on the ground person, because like, you know, you want to kill your opponent as fast as possible. But your opponent survived, so they're not really gonna die there. So this was a better decision in terms of like high level decision making. And it's whatever. You're not really doing that, so you won the round. And yeah, that's pretty good. No, I want to learn this complicated stuff. Okay. So mentally strained, that rarely take garbage while locations if happening building stacks. That's totally normal when you're focused on upstacking. Even me, when I'm too focused on upstacking, like going for PPS, LST or something, I forget that I'm actually like halfway up the board and there's like a lot of cheese in my board. So, yeah, that's a thing. No one is online. Actually, wait, I'm gonna try streaming Tetrio. Let's see how much FPS I get. Or if it's even good in the first place. Okay. So my advice now, yeah. So a lot of the solutions, like if you want to work on better solutions, are just flatter stacks in general. And just utilizing more pieces. You don't really utilize more pieces, and then a lot of the advice I gave you was just back-to-back down stacking, which I don't think you could apply, but it's also pretty useful. Then the other thing is down stacking. You should learn to take multipliers instead of just doing a T-spin, because multipliers are usually more efficient in terms of down stacking and attack. And then the last thing is, whenever you're down stack, I guess, what is it? Well, I taught you like reversing the hole in down stacking, so like, or like you want to take your next garbage well into account. Don't just keep skimming for no reason. For example, like I know you could J skim here, but that's bad. Obviously, you want to use the L piece because you're taking the next garbage hole into account. So whenever you're down stacking, you just want to make sure you don't stack on top of the next garbage hole. You want to put all your pieces on a different side. And let's say you have like multiple garbage holes, for example, like secret grade garbage for whatever reason, then your best bet is just to like stack flat, but like stack a bit higher on the things that are like more at the bottom. So like let's say secret grade garbage. Wow, insane. So what you can do here is you can like stack a little bit more on the sides, but then when you're down stacking, it will become more flatter because you're doing skims on the top as well. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna start stream and see if I can stream Tetrail.